so pretty. I love it. It's beautiful. I love this drive down 220 to Asheboro. It's so pretty this time of year. I wish I could have done it last week when the leaves were even brighter. Now they're starting to fall off. They're fading and falling off, but it's still pretty. It's still nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people from my area like to go take a drive up the Blue Ridge Parkway to see the color, but I didn't get to do that this year. I don't have time. I've been so busy. We've been busy with work for the last several weeks. So that's another aspect of my life that y'all don't really ever see. But I love my job. I've been doing patent work now since 2007. So, my God, 14 years I've been doing patent work. My goodness. Doesn't seem like it's been that long. I never thought I would end up doing legal, like law stuff. That was the last thing I ever expected to do. But I got a job as a proofreader for a law firm, a big law firm in Greensboro. They needed a proofreader, and it was supposed to just be a temporary job. It was supposed to be just for 6 weeks. For someone who was out on medical leave, but the person I was replacing never came back. I think they either just decided to stay home or something, or they got another job, but they didn't come back. So after 6 weeks, they offered me a permanent job, and I jumped at the chance. I loved the firm. It was a great place to work. Everybody there was so nice. It was just it was a wonderful atmosphere. I really loved working there, and I worked there for 18 years. 6 weeks turned into 18 years. Yeah. It was good for me. It was very good for me. But since then, I have worked for two more firms. I'm a contract employee now for a firm in another state. And I work with one attorney, and he is up in Seattle. So, yeah. But it's all online. I mean, everything I do is online. We don't have to see each other to do what we do. So it's great. I could work from anywhere. Because I've given some thought to moving to a more secluded rural area. I've thought about it. Not now. Like maybe after my kids are grown. Moving to a quieter place. And if I wanted to keep working, I could do it. If I wanted to keep doing this. Because I can do it anywhere as long as I have Wi-Fi, I'm good. And if I can get some peace and quiet, that would be nice so I can concentrate. I do patent prosecution. I don't get involved in any patent litigation at all. I don't do any litigation. It's just prosecution. It's a very specialized field of law that not many people do. There are not a lot of us intellectual property people, but yeah, it pays really well. The pay is great. I am not complaining about that. I negotiated a very good hourly rate with these folks. They made me an offer I couldn't refuse, which is how I ended up there. Yeah. I didn't know if I was going to like working from home. Initially, I didn't like it. I thought, I'm going to go crazy doing this. But I've actually learned to love it. I really like working from home. I don't want to go back to working around other people. Other people get on my nerves. There's always somebody talking too loud or slamming doors or, just being obnoxious. Working at home, it's during the day my kids are at school. The only ones who bother me are the cats and the Amazon Prime dude that comes by occasionally with something. That's about it. Nobody bothers me. It's really great. And I can, as long as I get my work done, it doesn't matter when I do it. If I have an appointment and I need to be gone for a couple of hours, hours is no big deal. Like, you know, how you just get it done when you get back. Okay. It's fabulous. I love it. Oh, it's perfect. That is a Quick Check Fuels truck. Quick Check. Quickchek. They are based down in Montgomery County. Run by the Doziers. I'm not going to tell tales out of school, but if you're from that area. Anyway, go on down the road with your bad self. What was I saying? I don't know. I've distracted myself several times. I'm behind this pickup truck, and he's going just fast enough that I could pass him, but I'd have to go comically fast to get around him. We're going almost exact. He's going like 1 mile an hour slower than I am. I'll get around him in a minute, I guess. Oh, we're coming up to Randleman Lake. Randleman Lake. I remember when they dammed this area. It used to be a forest, and now it is a lake. I have actually been out on a kayak on this lake. It's beautiful. I got scared because there was a snake in the water, and it got near my kayak, and I desperately flapped at it with my little paddle, like, go away, you little bitch. It scared me because you're in the water, like, you can't get up and run away. You know, you're paddling, trying to get the hell away from the snake. It was a beautiful day, though. That was the only part of it I didn't like, was the curious snake trying to get into my kayak. That I did not care for. Just a little water snake. I was not in any danger. I just don't want a snake in there, you know. There is a vehicle up above me that's just puffing out smoke like a train. I can't figure out why. Anyway, yeah, we're coming up to Randleman Lake, which serves as a water reservoir for Greensboro if we ever need it. Because there were several years where we had bad droughts. This was back in the late 90s, I believe. We had droughts and water shortages, and they were trying to get us to ration water. And I think that's when the whole discussion about Randleman Lake got serious, and they finally went ahead and did it. Like, created this big lake. I don't really think you're going to be able to see a lot of it, not from where you are. It's just it's a nice lake with snakes. Yeah, we're about halfway to Asheboro. Oh, it's so pretty today. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, you can't see it. I'm sorry. Just imagine a big body of water with a bunch of colorful Bob Ross trees along the banks. That's it. What do I have to consider when I'm always going to pass a cop? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to pass that cop. That's an unmarked car. Go for it, dude. You're eager to get somewhere. They're speedy. Things I have to consider when I make videos in stores. Well, number one is the music, because there are copyright issues with loud music in stores. I can get a copyright ding, which causes problems for my channel. You don't want that, because they think you're trying to use copyrighted music in your video. So I have to be mindful of that. Also, I have started using my earbud microphone thing because I just personally think the sound is better. So I've started doing that. I cannot wear clothing, like I'll have to take this jacket off. If I make a video anywhere, I cannot wear this because the microphone will hit the collar of the jacket and it makes loud noises. So this will have to stay in the car. I made sure to wear a shirt that does not have a collar like this, so there's no part of the shirt that the microphone will hit. I also have to, if I wear a necklace at all, it has has to be kind of short or the microphone will hit the necklace. Hopefully it won't hit this one. I don't know. This one might actually be a problem. Usually if I do a video, I'll just have I'll have a choker or just some other short necklace. It's normally not this big. I'll have a shorter necklace on. Small earrings, because I'll have a mask on and it's just going to mash my earrings against my face. I'm wearing larger ones today because I felt like it. You have to be mindful of background noise in the store, screaming children, people trying to get carts out and they make a lot of noise with the carts, announcements overhead. You have to stay out of the way of other customers. I always stay out of the way. If you see a lot of cuts in a video, it could be because there was a lot of background noise and or I was moving out of the way for somebody. I don't get in the way of customers. So I have to be aware of everything going on around me that y'all don't see. Sometimes I'll walk into a store and it's not noisy, there's nothing bad to consider, but I'll just get this weird vibe. Like I'll walk in and it's just like, I don't know, I just get this strange feeling. I just get this feeling like, don't make a video in here today. No. And I don't know what that is, but I always listen to that. If I get a weird feeling in a store, I don't make a video in there. I trust my instincts. I have learned to trust my instincts on stuff. And if I just get a weird feeling in a store, I don't make a video in there. I will just come back and try it again another day. A lot of times I try to go to stores early in the morning when they first open so it's not as crowded. That cuts down on a lot of noise. The only problem with that is you run into the problem of they're putting out stock. And sometimes when they're putting out stock, they're slamming boxes and pallets on the floor. They're shouting back and forth to one another. Sometimes it's noisier early in the morning when they're doing that. It's noisier than when the store is full of customers. So that's not always the best time to make a video, but sometimes it works out.